Hey everybody, it's Gina B. Welcome back to my channel. I told ya, just hang on because I would be back with the next one. So this journal, again, is, obviously it's different than the last video, but this journal is a gift that I made for another woman a few months back when Nik The Booksmith did her scrap sampler swap video, kind of like tutorial, and then it just, I was hooked right from the start. So I posted a message below her video and said, is anybody interested in doing this? I totally want to do it. I ended up doing it with, I think, 9 or 10 people, and 2 of them were in Canada and the rest of them were all over the United States. And I just, wow, the talented people. I can't say good. I cannot say enough. It blows my mind every single day. So this woman, Linda, I did a sampler with, and we both let each other know when we received them. She complimented me on mine, the way I did mine, and I of course complimented her on hers. But then as time went on, and grant you, this past year has been a long and at times very taxing year for me, whether it be my health. My daughter was living with me for 8 months, pregnant with twins. Excuse me. And she did have her twins, and she gave birth to the twins on Christmas Eve, which was like a miracle within itself. And then after the twins were born, they were sick for a while, and we thought we were going to lose one or both of them at one point. But they're both doing very well. I'm super, super happy. They're both beautiful, wonderful babies. My daughter has now moved out and into her own place now. But, you know, it's just been a crazy year. And there were times when I had like the worst days. I was tired, frustrated. I couldn't even, they were so spent that I just couldn't even talk. And for some reason, somehow, some way, she knew. And I would come through the door and there would be a package there on the table from Linda. One time she sent me, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the neighbor's dog barking next door. Oh, it drives me crazy. Sorry, I can't do anything about that one. Anyhow, I would come home and see a package on the table, and it would be from Linda. And one time it was a card, and these, like just recently, she sent me a card with some really cool little fabric samples with stamped hearts on them, different hearts, and, you know, Happy Valentine's Day. But you know, a while back she sent me another package, a big, huge manila envelope full of, I mean, I can't even tell you how much stuff was in it. Fabric scraps, paper scraps, old advertisements that were like forever old. I mean, like way back. Certain like shaped safety pins, and not safety pins, but paper clips. And I mean, just this envelope was checkerbox full of just the coolest stuff. And it was completely unexpected. It was not, I knew nothing about it. And that's what that's what this woman does. She's just wonderful. She is a lovely woman. I would love to meet her in person someday, but I'm very grateful for her. And I decided I was going to make her a little journal, and I'm going to surprise her and send it to her because she has no idea I've done it. And I'm going to let her know in my way how thankful I am for her, and that she is beautiful. And I'm so, so blessed to have her as my friend. So, I don't want to be too out of home. I think I'm in frame. Okay. So right here, it measures the same as the last one. It's about 5¼ nope, this one's 5½, about almost 5½ in width, and 7½ in height. And the front picture is one of my favorites. It's from Mrs. Cogs, and it just, I just love this picture. You know, it's so me. I could see me and Linda walking down the street, arm in arm, giggling about something. And people, onlookers, the onlooker, you know, and not caring. Just living in the moment and just being happy with my friend. So that's the cover. Seam binding closure. I got this really cool stamp of this candelabra. Oh, it's like one of my favorite stamps right now. So I had to put that there with distress oxide on decorative paper, and then like the black soot ripped edges. It's like a double tuck spot. Ephemera. I'm pretty sure this came on from, I think it's Graphics Fairy. And then I made the tag. The flower and the leaf is made from the Tim Holtz mini tattered floral die. And then a stamp down below that says "Beauty is God's handwriting" from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Love that stamp. I put that little quote in just about all of my journals. I love it. And decorative paper on the inside. I think that paper came from Paper Studio, I think. Coffee stained paper here. Eco-dyed cardstock that I did last summer out in my backyard. But that's that. Here's another tag that I made. It's very similar to the front, but it just says Thrive. Ooh, don't want to rip it. This page right here, I'm going to try to bring it up just a little bit closer. This is one of my jelly plate printed pages. I really love how that came out. Then I got some washi tape on the side here that says, love this, life is better with a plan, never give up. And then here's a matchbook altered paper clip. I did put some scrappy stuff on there. Different textures, textiles, with a old wooden pin that was out of my grandmother's stash. And then you lift it up. And then there's some scrap paper. Little tiny, teeny weeny notepad. But it's like a matchbook. And of course, it's a altered paper clip. Oh, and this page, I got this really cool stencil at Hobby Lobby. Is that not cool? That's cool. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to put this paper clip right back on there. Again, one of my jelly plate prints. I collaged this side of paper. Burdens, we have all of us sufficient fortitude to bear the misfortunes of others. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's French. And then down below it says, our deeds are seeds of fate, sown here on earth, but bringing forth their harvest in eternity. Boardman. For your light has come. And Linda, you are definitely a light in my life. That's for sure. More of my marbled paper. I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's not ledger, but I got this paper. It was all wrapped up in, like, it had dust all over it. I'm not sure how old it is, but I know that the pad was wrapped up in this, like, old, musty looking plastic, and you can tell it had dust all over it. You could tell it'd been there for a while. But I just thought it was cool. So I thought I would put it in the book. Put it in the journal. Again, jelly plate print with that stencil that I just got recently. I love it. And then a little side tuck right here with what is that stuff called? It's going to drive me crazy. It makes everything shine like glass. I can't think of it. Diamond something. I can't remember the name of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know you do. I know you do. I know at least half a dozen of you are out there yelling it out to me. I can't remember, but you know what I'm talking about. But I love that stamp of like the sun and the moon, it's kind of boho, but, and then I did this tag, again, see, beauty is God's handwriting. Love it. With this really cool picture. I'm pretty sure that's Mrs. Cogs too. With some really, really pretty black lace. And then this part underneath the stamp, the quote, is a very thin strip of snippet roll that I made. I'll show you that in another video. Oh, Linda, I truly, truly hope that you like this. And then there's a stamp here from the heart with some ephemera. She loves bees. I know that. She loves anything with bees. So look, the beehives. And then a little tag with bees and like the honeycomb. But I really, really like that one. Yeah, I do. Thanks so much. Right here. With some washi tape. Homemade washi tape that I made. And then that too. And then the center. Did these. Be confident. Be confident. Get it? Be yourself. And there's like a feather stamped up here and a bird and on a branch. Another little beehive. Do you believe? That's just adorable. Okay, and then this is one of my favorite stamps of all times. I've had it for a long time. It's like one of my first stamps I ever got. But it's a quote from Charles Dickens, and I love Charles Dickens. I make a journal, like I go over the top every year at Christmas time. And I make a junk journal just in honor of Charles Dickens and my favorite story, A Christmas Carol. Anyways, that's another video again altogether. Have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. I love it. And then I did a little tree stamp down here. A little lonesome tree. And then I made this tag out of, not a tag, I made a tuck pocket. Because everybody loves a pocket. Isn't that Carol Tinson from Crafty Emporium? Gosh, I love that woman. Every time she says that, I just chuckle. I just can't stop laughing. Love her. She's beyond talented. Yeah, love her. And a little piece of ephemera there. And then an old vintage Kodak camera advertisement. There's a triple tuck here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, 4. 4 tuck spots. Some more journaling space here with a little stamp bird and a fabric tab with a bulb pin and another Tim Holtz word token. Says, hello. Hello, Linda. I put a little bit more journaling spots, pages in here because I wanted her to be able to have plenty of space to go and just write whatever she wanted to write, things she didn't want to forget, or I don't know. I just felt that I felt compelled to give her a little bit more writing space. Marbled paper that I did, Kool-Aid dyed paper here, the other side of my jelly printed paper, more homemade washi tape over here. The other side, that just came out so cool. I really, really love this jelly print paper. This print came out just awesome. And then here at the back side, I found this picture on Pinterest. And it just looks like, I mean, I don't even know, I don't know these women really, but they just look like they're either the best of friends or they're just like sisters that never leave each other's sides. And they're just going along, having a blast, doing their thing. And it just made me think of Linda and how I would love to just go yard sailing with her or go to Hobby Lobby with her, go shopping. She just seems like that type of woman and that I would just love to hang out with. And then over here, a double tuck here with a little piece more of ephemera and a private little note that I have written for her. And that's for her eyes only. So there you have it. There is my journal to Linda. I will let her know that I have done this flip through. And I'm okay with her watching the video first before she gets it. That's fine. I mean, I joke about it. No, you can't do this, but no, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But I really, truly do hope that she likes the journal. I hope that she knows that I put my heart into it for her. I am so grateful for her and all the little extra things that she does. And I can't really tell you, Linda, in words, how much I appreciate receiving those unexpected, wonderful gifts in the mail on some of the hardest days of this past year of my life. So from my house to yours, thank you. And I send you tons and tons of love and well wishes. And I hope that we can be friends for a very, very long time. I got one more video coming up in just a few minutes, and that's a flip through of a journal that I made for my husband. He has asked me to do a flip through of that as well. I made it for him for Christmas, but I'll show you all the details and tell you all about it in just a few minutes. See you soon. Bye for now.